What's up, guys? Mr. and Mrs. Stump's in the kitchen. Can y'all tell what that is? Mrs. Stump is going to try to cook something she hadn't cooked before, and we're going to try to eat it. I'm going to have something I really hadn't had. I mean, I've had, but I haven't really tried to do them at home either. I usually eat them at a restaurant. But anyway, can you tell what those are? Let's see. Let me give you a hint. What's that? That's a frog. Well, that's some of his kinfolk's legs sitting right there. And got some Old Bay seasoning over here, some milk they've been soaking in, some self-rising cornmeal, and
salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
And some onion powder.
Onion powder.
And
what's that song? Salt and pepper sings? Yes, you do.
No, not wrong. You asked me. Did you obey? Did you say that?
Huh?
Did you mention obey?
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, so we'll be back as it cooks. Well, they're in the frying pan, starting to fry. You know, they say your frog legs taste like chicken if you cook them right. And probably taste like an old swamp frog if you don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
We are going to have some potatoes with them. Get them over there. They've already cooked. I don't know how long it's going to take for these to cook, but wish us well. If it don't work out, we might be poisoned and in the morgue tomorrow. Check y'all later. Well, gang, excuse me, we're back. It's our Saturday night supper that hopefully will be good. Got some mashed potatoes and some gravy right there. And right there,
Gravy.
butter. Right there, y'all can see is some frog legs. Mrs. Stump cooked for the first time. She's scared to try them just like I am.
Might be the last time.
Might be. And if this don't go over well, we'll be eating some peanut butter sandwich. Have you tasted it?
No.
Go for it. I'll wait and let her taste them first because I don't know when they're done. Tastes like it's done? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you can see the frog legs got a big old thing of meat right there, and the leg don't have much meat, I don't think. Not these anyway, he's kind of skinny. I tried to eat these one time at an Asian restaurant and I couldn't because the legs were ugly, but let's see. Taste all right?
Okay, it does taste like a mild chicken, not a, not heavily.
Does it taste like a swamp frog?
No. Mm-mm.
All right. Here we go, guys. Frog legs.
And I did make some comeback sauce you can dip it in.
We may need to come back. Does kind of taste like chicken. These are farm raised.
As opposed to the backyard variety, I reckon.
I reckon somewhere there's a farm with a whole bunch of frogs begging not to be killed. Well, it is white meat.
Yeah.
We didn't see the legs moving while we was cooking.
That's because I cut them. If you don't
Cut
cut
'em in
them,
half.
you can't. They don't do that.
If you cook both legs together, they tend to move while they're being fried. Well, that one was good. Or, not bad. These were $9.99 a pound. Of course, the guy that sold them to us at the store did give us a break on them. So we really didn't pay $9.99 a pound. Some Mrs.Stump sweet tea. I'm gonna try some of this slap your mama stuff on there because I saw one video where this stuff's supposed to be good on frog legs. So put on this little bitty one, this baby frog here or whatever it is. You want to tell them how you cook them?
Huh?
You want to tell them how you cook them? Outside of frying them.
I got them soaking some milk for about 45 minutes. Then I cut them. And then I put them in a bowl of cornmeal. I had, well, he's already told you what it had. The Old Bay, pepper, salt, garlic, salt. Oh, and some Emerald Lagasse, some of his spices stuff in there. And then I just dredged them in that and fried them.
See how white that meat is? I just hope they're good and we don't get sick after a while. I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's something I want to eat every day, but you?
No, it's just the thought of what you're eating that just is kind of repulsive. Really.
Right. This poor old frog here. We got a younger brother down here in the plate. Look, ribbit, 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 ribbit.
That's my Elvis frog. That's supposed to be Elvis. See that pompadour hair?
Oh, that's an Elvis frog. Ribbit, baby, ribbit. Okay. Let me put some of this wonder sauce on here.
Comeback sauce.
Comebacks sauce.
It gets its name because when you eat it, it's supposed to be so good you'd be wanting to come back for more. That's why they call it comeback sauce.
Oh, okay. Well, like I say, it ain't bad. But it's hard to eat something when I hold him while you're holding his leg. I mean,
Well, you do that with chicken.
I was raised with chicken.
We were actually going to do this months ago, but the longer we stood and looked them in the seafood case, it turned us off so bad we had to postpone it for several months.
Yeah, they ain't very appetizing while you're looking at them. They're better than I thought they'd be. Kind of remind me of trying to eat a dog's leg, but however, it's probably better than what I was planning on fixing to eat here. I like oysters on the half shell. I have 4 right there with some hot sauce on it. I had a really hard time shucking them. But I bought these, and these are supposed to be farm raised. So, there ain't much of an oyster left. I had a hard time shucking. You want some?
No, I don't do oysters. I might do frogs, but I ain't doing no oysters.
Yeah, you know. Frog, oyster, shrimp, all the same.
No.
Let's see if we can get this up. Got to stir it up in its own juice and see how this tastes. Like I say, I put some hot sauce on it. So cheers. It goes right down. You're supposed to turn it up and eat it, but I had such a hard time getting them shut. There might be some little shells in there. It does have a fishy, you know, taste. Yum. There. Y'all want some oysters?
I don't think you like that too good.
Well, it has some shell in it, you know.
Might not be good for your teeth.
I can tell you back when I used to go to the beach a lot with my daddy. There's a place down in Garden City that's like a little lake. And we used to walk down there and you could get, it was full of oysters, and we'd shuck them down there and see them straight out of that lake, spit the sand out, and they were good. These ain't bad, these oysters, but they don't taste as good as the ones that like at Bimini's. You know, I didn't have no trouble eating them.
No, because them are restaurant oysters. Them are better.
Well, you know, it be what it be. I don't know how them people you see on TV shut these things so easy. But it's hard to get them off that darn membrane. That one's good. Get this one and then won't quit with this. Look at that.
That'd make you almost have sick.
Yeah, it's good.
Really?
I can usually, when I'm buying them out in public, I can eat up to 6 of them. Can't eat over 6 of them. Or buying them out of Food Line, you know. And they wasn't frozen or nothing. They're just, you know. I can only eat 4. That's about all I can do with them.
Oh my goodness.
So just frog leg one more time.
So y'all got to experience something new with us for the first time today.
That tastes like oyster.
Well, I guess because you got oyster taste in your mouth now.
And it tastes a lot like chicken. It's I don't see you see a little poor little leg. It just ain't very appetizing.
Well, if you look at a raw chicken long enough before you cook it, it ain't appetizing at all either. You see them legs and everything else.
You grew up.
Nails sticking out.
You grew up with chicken.
I grew up with frogs too in the backyard. I just didn't eat them.
I mean, people in Louisiana and Alabama and down that way, Florida, southern Georgia, they probably used to eating stuff like this. I know in Louisiana because they eat anything. What's that big old rodent they eat? Nutty Buddies or not Nutty Buddies, but
I don't think they eat them things.
you see them on TV.
I don't see them eating them. I know what you're talking about. Them big old rodents. They call
Nutrients.
Nutrim or something like that.
Yeah, they do eat
I don't
them.
think they eat them.
You see them on the TV shows I used to watch. Big Mo, what's his name went down there? That guy that does Hell's Kitchen. He went down there and ate them, and Andrew Zim.
Well, Andrew Zimmer, he eats everything.
So, and they're feeding this country to eat rats. So, they ain't running around me. Anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed this. I think I did. I'm not really sure.
We'll let you know next time.
I won't be here next time. Anytime soon.
I mean, after this
this
video,
video?
if he gets sick or not.
Well, it's already 15 minutes. It's going to wind up being an 18-minute video by the time I put them other pieces in. But so I'll close it out here. We're supposed to hit the 95s tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. I think it got up close to 90 today. I don't, Anyway, any last words? This is Mrs. Stump's creation. I didn't have nothing to do with cooking.
Ribbit. It's my last words.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Okay. We'll see y'all in the next video. Appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And as the frogman said, ribbit.
Bye.
Ribbit.